Texas, so 9:20. Today we unboxed one of the heat presses that we have there at HTVMAX.com and our HTVMAX brick and mortar store. It comes with this is the 360 IQ HatPress, and 360 meaning it heat presses from the bottom to the top and to the top to the bottom. Comes with a little owner's manual. Also comes with these are pads that you use to protect the cap. So there's a 1x4, and this is usually used for patches. And it gives you little instructions here for foam cover pads, especially designed for application and enable blah 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 blah, which pad to use, and then give you instructions. The 1/8, which is 1/8 of an inch. I'm assuming it's this one there, and this is 1/4, which you put it by the ruler. That's what it is. Right? Use this pad to apply single layer of heat press vinyl. So these are for the vinyls, and this one is for a quarter patch, less thickness of a patch. You know, patches. The other two that is really useful with our instructions. So right off the bat, you come closer, it says must remove this bolt before use for shipping purposes only. Unscrew, boom, release. Okay, release on automatic. So as soon as, wow, this black part right here, guys, as you can see, is what produces heat from the bottom of the cap. So if you have patches, the top portion, when you're heat pressing the cap press, the top, the heat, it takes longer to heat the cap because of that reason. But with the heat coming from the bottom and the top, if you have any type of patches, it's great. It's gonna adhere it, less timing, less everything, and you're gonna make sure that that patch is not coming off at all. So that's really thinking. Comes with this lever here, up, and then I believe when you put the cap in, well, I don't believe, I've already messed around with it. Go down, close the cap's 30. This is gonna come up, boom. Yeah. It's a nice feature. There we go. I'm just experimenting or checking out. There has to be one there. Okay, so it's up here. Our old one has it down here, so that's the reason I was. Yes, at Jayco Inc. or HTVMAX, we love Hotronix, guys. Hotronix is what makes everything. Well, what makes my shop go run good. It's okay. So this one, like I said, it's up here. This is live, so there's no editing or anything. You see this part go up and down. I'm gonna take away some pressure right now, just to see where it's at. Here goes moment of truth. It comes with a little stencil, as the other Hotronix does as well. Boom. Taking all these little things out. This is going to be our floor model, or our production model as well. As you can see, it's like the Fusion IQ that we have over there. Same everything. While it's turning on, I'm just going to let something else bothering me. Okay. This is adjustable. Back, forth. Great. That was awesome. Pretty cool. So in this particular cap, we're going to go a little bit back. Yeah. So it can sit perfectly well. Don't forget to always do this. Left the lever in the down position, which is not a good thing. 15 seconds. The good thing is that the time is not correct. It will give you the heating, 320, 21 minutes remaining to reach its timing. This is a flex style, so it looks pretty decent. Now, what we're gonna do here is we are actually using turbo. You can set your own settings. This is flex style. We're not doing a flex style patch. I don't know, you might be familiar with flex style patches. It's got all your calibration software, Wi-Fi. That's neat, guys. You can even put the users. Wow, amazing. That's cool. Go back to home. I am gonna change the seconds. I'm doing turbo style printable vinyl on this, so I'm gonna do 10 seconds. Usually 5 seconds for turbo. I'm gonna do 11 just to, this is the first one, so I just wanna make sure. And once again, and then the temperature for what I'm using is 280. No, 300, my bad. I always do like 2 little extra degrees. Yes, it has the option to do 1 press and then a second press. I just added the second press, same time, but we're gonna do another 11 because I'm just gonna go 1 by 1. But the second press would be 5 seconds, and you know that extra little. I'm gonna do it at 5 just so you guys can see what you have. So now you have 1 and 2. You press down the first time and then you go back on the top one. Hey guys, do we have one of those little printable? What's gonna go on this? Thank you, ma'am. So this is gonna be a left chest. I mean a left chest, sorry guys. A left panel. It's gonna go right there. This is our printable turbo vinyl. Don't have any nails. Read them out.
You want me to get that for you?
Yeah. And then they do it by pieces.
Just grab another one.
So here we go. Sorry guys. Taking a while to peel this. So I'm putting my hand here and I can feel the heat from the bottom. So that's great. That's what I'm talking about, guys. On our website we do have click lease. You can lease it. We do have shop pay. We have all the goodies. We're trying to get this by payments. Remember HTVMAX.com. And it's already heating up to. I'm gonna do this live. If there's any adjustments I have to do, then I'll go ahead and do them.
It says 14 minutes remaining to reach the settings that he applied.
Like I said, I am gonna just go ahead and do it. If there's any settings I have to change, I'll go ahead and take that with me. Because you know, everything that they tell you and everything you do doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way you do it. You have to improvise. That's just the way it is. Now on here it's saying to use the quarter, right? So I'm gonna do the quarter, so we'll mess up the cap. And this is basically ready to go. I'm just gonna let it reach its temperature. Right now we're at 171. But as you can see, maybe we can, I know it already has a little carrying sheet, but we might want to use our handy dandy, what was it that they used to say? Notebook? Well, we're not using the notebook, we're using our handy dandy
Heat tape.
tape cutter. Or heat tape. And that holds it already at a better angle, as you can see. And customer wanted these embroidered, but gave us like 2 days. So I told him the best option right now, because he's getting 150, is to just do it this other way. So that's what we're doing. If there's any questions or anything, just let us know.
I really enjoy how you explain slowly and detail what you're doing. Thank you for the walkthrough. That was Jamie Lauderdale.
Hey, Jamie, thank you. So I'm just gonna touch it really quickly just to see. It's hot. The bottom is hot. So what you have here is that you have a component on top that is hot, or applying heat, and then you have the component on the bottom applying heat. So it creates a sandwich of heat. So we have patches. Do we have any patches out there? You can see that they're thicker. You know how patches are thicker? So it's gonna heat up on top and heat up on the bottom. Guess what the bottom's gonna do? Make that patch really adhere, okay? It's gonna go ahead and that extra heat is gonna make that cap like nearly indestructible. You're not gonna be able to peel that patch at all. So that's the beauty of this HatPress, the HatPress 360 IQ. It's part of the Fusion IQ. And this is a patch. So you can see there's thickness in the patch, correct? So this up here for the top part, the old Hotronix, for the top part to reach the adhesive part of it to heat it up takes longer. So this cap press, the bottom also gets heat, so it's faster. I don't know if that makes sense, or if I'm not explaining correctly. It's early in the morning and my brain not thinking. No. Okay, so we're at 3:03. I know, actually we're at 2:30. I'm trying to reach 3:03. It says 9 more minutes. Shoot, I don't want to be here all day with making y'all wait 9 more minutes. So let's speed up the process. Little tricks of the trade. Heat with heat makes it hotter, so let's speed up. Let's see if I can cut down those 9 minutes. Well, while we're messing around with that, let's try the auto. Let's see how it works. Oh, another thing I forgot, ceramic. Spreads out the heat through the whole thing. Okay, guys? You see this here? This probably gave a lot of people this corner on their caps.
A crease.
Not a crease. It was like a line on their bills and stuff like that. What did Hotronix do? Curved them in the front. Oh, I forgot it was hot. And if you can see at this angle, they chopped off that corner. At this angle right here, you can hardly see it. Well, there you can see more or less the actual. They chopped it off like that. So that is going to help out a lot. I'm not a professional videographer there, so sorry about the camera moving all over the place. This is neat, like I said. Moves back, forth, all around. So I like that part of it as well. Whatever. Or Lieber in Europe, in the States, or down south. We're at 5 more minutes. I don't know if I speed it up though. If I speeded it up at all. Very sensitive. It picks up the sensor right away that it's down. I'm just trying to touch. Yeah. So it's great. Brought down a whole minute there. We're right at 5 seconds right now. And 1 because that's what I was missing here. So let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready because it's almost. I'm just making sure that this is what I wanted. I want to be at 3 or 2, that's what I'm doing. Oh, we let it hold, if you hold it instead of, oh, well then I go too fast then. Just trying to avoid that. There you go. I want to be at 300. So we're doing turbo. So ready for, okay, there we go. It's ready to go. I'm going to bring my lever up so this can come up. Then I'll lay the cap. Bring this up. Right? Like I said, this is the first time using this cap. I mean, not this cap. This is the first time. As I'm here, I can feel that I need to go down, back a little bit. So I'm just going back a little bit. Now, stretching this out. Right? So now I just make sure that my image hasn't moved. If I press down on it a little bit, I can feel a little bit of the heat. And get this cool little item they give us. And I think because I moved it, I can see already that I'm gonna be off here. So I'm not even gonna try to take that off, okay guys? I'm gonna let it pop, right? And I can see, well, it's gonna be difficult with the camera, but I know for a fact that this part didn't get touched. So I'm gonna move my palette, I think that's what they're called. I'll move it back. I'm gonna go again and put it the hot side down. And I'm still not gonna be where I want to be. Like I said, this is the first time I use this. So now, where we're at. Now that right there should be perfect. So I know it's turbo, and I do see that it still has to go through the heat on this mat. So I'm gonna do it twice automatically, and I'm just gonna raise it to 10. So I'll do 10 and then 5, which I think I already set it up to that. So we're gonna go up. Now we're gonna go ahead and try it. Like I said, this is the first time. I always do adjustments. Everybody should be doing adjustments, not just by what is said or done. So I'm gonna go carefully here. And it actually worked. Okay, I do see that it needs a little bit hit down there. So at this point, without that on there, I'll go ahead and go in here. Do it again. Push it a little bit in, about right there. Now we should be in business. Double checking, boom, down. Into 10 seconds. I'm gonna try to peel it off with a pick. see if that works. Like I said, I can feel the heat from the bottom, which is great. That's what we're looking for. We were looking for it to be hot back here so the adhesive can actually work. I'm just gonna double check right now. If we did get, nope, you see it's not touching down there. So I have to figure out how to get down there. So those are the little adjustments that you yourself have to do at home. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. If I go down, okay, now I think I'm gonna get it. Okay. So it is a little bit closer to the bill, but this one should be a money shot. Money time. And another thing I'm gonna do, just because I already know what's going on here, is that I have it at 10 seconds, and we're gonna go ahead and go up. To a good 20. The reason being is because we took it in consideration that yes, we're using turbo, and turbo is 5 seconds, but it's 5 seconds on its own. We're using a 1/4 inch here, so this is going to be 10 seconds to reach the heat here, and then to the actual print. It's still out there. It's still not. So now, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and put it on. We're going to go down. Now this one should work. If it doesn't work, I retire. Not doing this again. No more videos. I'm joking, guys. I enjoy these videos. I enjoy teaching the people. I'll try to do next time screen printing or maybe embroidery. I think it worked. There it is, guys. It's not coming. Oh, it's a little. Okay. So, like I said, this is all part of just messing around with it. So, I feel if you look at here, if you come in close, because I like to give you tips. What I see here is I'm touching right away. Right here, there's a little bounce. That means it's not touching completely to the pattern. So, what I have to do, adjust the pressure. So now we're gonna go in there with more pressure. And I'm gonna set it up so that 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. There it is. Now I feel pressure. We're at 8 pressure now. Like I said, this is the first time unboxing. You don't get all the bells and whistles yet until you mess with it. Once it works, it's gonna work. So we're hoping that it's gonna work this time. There it is.
You got it.
Got it. Don't want to pick at it if it's not coming off. There's just pressure. Yep, there it is. Okay, and voila. So that's it. And it doesn't give of these. It'll give you like a box or something. This is designed a lot to go with the Richardson. Or not the Richardson itself, it's not the trucker cap. So it's good. Let's try another one. Are all these the ones that we're gonna do for that?
Yeah.
Let's try a different color. Let's try maroon. Who's from Texas? What colors are these? The guy that we're making this for went to college in Texas. Can y'all guess? 10% code. We will send 10% off code to whoever guesses what school maroon and white is in Texas.
South Texas.
University, not South Texas.
Oh.
Here, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to show you again. I pull out the sweatband, I believe that's what it's called. Make sure it's even on each side. Bring this down, fortifies it from the bottom. Make sure that there's no bounce. There's a little bounce there. That means that my cap is too up. You see here? Right about there. Okay. No bounce. There is some bounce, so we're gonna bring it up. Okay. There. There it is. And you can feel it. You can feel how far it is, or what.
Yeah, there's no bounce there.
There are many ways of decorating caps. This is just one of the ways that we're doing. I don't use a ruler or anything because I'm pretty good and I have a good eye. Protector. This one should come out at the first try because we've already messed with it. Oh. Nope. Actually, it looks like it's already adhered. There it is. So I don't know if you got to see that. Went down. Didn't make sure the magnet picked it up, so it just bounced right back up. Remember, this is an automatic press, so. Try it right away. Let's see if it works. It looks like it works. Oh, same thing in the bottom. So at this point, I recommend more pressure. See, it did it again. Oh my. Bear with me. New product. Okay, now we have too much pressure.
Too tight, probably. Yeah. There you go.
I guess I had too much pressure. Okay, so I guess you have to change the pressure as well, because if you don't change it, it's not gonna let you. Pressure at 4. Okay. So it was letting me know, like, no, you're wrong. That's not gonna work. So I'm gonna go to the highest pressure, which is 9. Now let's see if that will change. Is that what you think? Yeah, it says high pressure, so yeah, we're gonna, okay, so let's remove it. Because if not, it's not gonna let me. So it even knows that you have too much pressure, guys. And see, I took off the pressure and boom. And there it is. Now it did work. See that? It's cool. I just like to do 2 all the time. After that. Just make double checking and everything, right? And then like the fact that the pressure got released. See, I already read that there needs more pressure now. So it's a computer. Targeted pressure 9 and we're at 6, so it's telling me, hey, you did something wrong. But at this point, the cap's already done. And again, flawless victory. No lines down here. Didn't mess up the sticker. Didn't deform the cap. Didn't make a crease here. All that I just described is what usually cap presses do. Okay? Not with this cap press. HTVMAX.com, guys. Now I'm gonna let you go because I already did successfully 2 of them. We did have to make some adjustments. I believe the cat looks really nice. Well, you're not gonna be able to see, but if you zoom in, it even gets the fabric, the way the fabric is created. If you put a flash, maybe you can see now. And it looks like a really neat print. This is not DTF, this is printable vinyl. Flawless, guys. Flawless. Looks really nice. I'm not a trucker style guy, but I would rock with. Messing around with. Here you go. That's it. Thank you very much. Craft on. Remember, craft on. If I started in the garage 2017, you too, with the right investments, can get here. See you guys.